Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Omari says he is not done playing Ghost. Now, to be honest with you guys, a lot of fans do not like the way Ghost died in Power. Not only that, Omari himself, who plays Ghost, has said that he does not like the way Ghost died and did not like the way Ghost's story ended, and feel as though we still had more time with the character, and said that he tried to push for Ghost to have at least a 7th season, which he felt would have been a good final season. And he even had his own version of Ghost's death, where he said he wanted Ghost to have somewhat of a Man on Fire ending. If you guys have never seen Man on Fire, it's a movie by Denzel Washington, one of his best films that I think get overlooked over time, but check it out when you get a chance. Basically, when it comes down to it, this is spoilers. If you don't want to know how Man on Fire ends, you can skip over it. Pretty much Man on Fire ends where Denzel Washington's character sacrifices his life for the person that he's protecting, which is a little girl. Now, Man on Fire is a precursor to The Equalizer, because the character in Man on Fire was very similar to the character of The Equalizer. And basically, when it comes down to it, that's the type of ending that Omari wanted for Ghost. Now, when it comes down to it, Omari said Ghost will return in some form, or he will bring Ghost back in some form. For years, he has been saying that he does not believe the story is completed. He does not believe that it is done. He believed he would play Ghost again, whether it be now or years down the line. He believed that there was always going to be a story where Ghost returns to some degree. And now it's gotten to the point where things are so much in a different state with Power that he's saying, well, if it's not in the Power universe, he's going to return to the Ghost character in some way. Even if it's not in the Power universe, it'll be some other character or something of that nature. Omari is pretty much saying that he's going to do a spiritual successor to the Ghost character that would be continuation of the character, and saying that the character, whoever this character may be down the line, will have the characteristics of the Ghost character, saying that the way that he was and how he carried himself and how he talked and how he think, he would love to at least play a Ghost-like character, even if it's an entirely new character or a character that's from the past that has similarities to Ghost. Now, Ghost's character is dominantly a Machiavellian character. He definitely moves in dark psychology, and you can't say he's been doing this just as an adult, because when Kanan described him, Kanan would always talk about how Ghost had a Machiavellianness about him ever since he was a kid, that he was always outsmarting Tommy, he was outsmarting him, he was outsmarting everybody, and that was the reason why Breeze really liked Ghost. Now, the thing is that even Jukebox herself, though she didn't really care for Ghost, said that Ghost was very much a killer. He was cold, he was silent, he was the best in the game. They all felt that they could trust him, and they embraced him like he was a brother, but they never truly could trust him, because at the end of the day, Ghost would make moves that was about him versus them, and he would always show that he is going to be about Ghost. Now, Tasha's perspective of Ghost is that he was super intelligent, he was different from everybody in the hood, that he was pretty much like a person who he was in the gangster world, but he was not really a gangster. He was just intelligent. He loves to read. He loves numbers. Heck, even Tommy mentioned to D-Mac that he remembered a guy he grew up with that he was really close to, who was good with numbers, very smart and everything of that nature, which obviously that character was Ghost. And for some people, they think he was referencing Tariq. But in the end, he said that the guy died in the same life that he's in, which is pretty much Ghost, because he comes from that life. Now, the description of that character definitely Omari saying he's going to bring him back to some degree, and that if it's not in the Power universe, maybe that Ghost will return in a different way or in a different type of thing. Hey, it's cool. A lot of people would love to see the Ghost character come back. The Ghost character, Omari having a performance as Ghost again is something different, would be cool. Seeing him pay a respect to the character that he and many fans feel shouldn't have ended the way that he did is something that people would definitely love. So when it comes down to it, I'm going to always respect the Power universe and whatever it does, and I hope they do bring Omari back so he can finish his story as Ghost. However, if that is not the case, seeing him perform a character that's similar to Ghost, that would be somewhat of a spiritual successor or a spiritual sequel to the character, so he can bring everything full circle, would be something good to see as well, because a lot of shows are inspired by Power nowadays. And I don't think it would be pretty hard to put together a show where Omari is playing a ghost-like character, which is really the continuation of Ghost. But that's pretty much all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby B's here. Just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And